on Kalungushi River. All right? I gave you a simple solution. Plug a canal from Chembe River to bring it to Kitwe there. You have water that will turn the turbines over the already existing plant at Kafue God, even at Tej. It will produce. Do you remember Tej power station and Kafue are on the same river? So you generate power there. It will be running on full capacity. You also generate power here. And when the Doha power station comes into being, you generate power 3 times with the same water. Then you call water an economic good rather than just a social good for drinking and for making beverages.
Very slowly in the plains because it's flat. This water which you see, when it rains here in Lusaka, we are going for work at ZNBC. Then you find that water is running fast. It's here in Lusaka. But the water needed to change the electricity situation or the water level situation in the Kariba or Kafue Gorge upper and lower or Tej moves very slow because once it gets to the plains are flat, so water velocity for overland flow of water is reduced.
2 hours reduction, madam, and you say you have found a solution? Minister, no, it's not the way to go. $27 million for 2 months, and on average to enjoy alleviation of only 2 hours of load shedding. I'd rather be in the dark for 2 hours, for 2 months, and have a solar plant that is going to service this country forever until the other generations come. There are solutions, Minister. When you are going to cabinet, consult even over a beer and say, what do you think we should do? Don't go into that cabinet office and thinking that you have all the answers. If UPND was in government, would have invested money in a solar plant, and that's logical.
In count, we can see light at the end of the tunnel, and that tunnel is now becoming shorter by the day. As we speak, we now have unprecedented rains in the last maybe 2 decades. And with those rains, yesterday Cabinet was informed that load shedding is likely to begin to diminish by June 2025. This is
what kind of human beings are we dealing with? The very decent thing is to own up and say, Takangi wa, we have failed, because that is the truth. And there's no shame in admitting failure. When you start blaming God, in English it's called blasphemy. And this is where I started my debate from, that I found this presidential speech extremely blasphemous, sacrilegious, having no respect for sacred human beings. Sacrilegious. Whoever did this for the president is diminishing his chances of entering the kingdom of heaven. Because blasphemy is blasphemy. It's one of the greatest sins. You cannot blame God for your own inefficiencies. Explain to me. The president talked about water.